I want to be ahead of the pack. I want to lead my team. I want to be the best English debater in my club. I want to speak English very fluently. I want to top English in the university. I want to impress everyone with my communication skills. I want to be a leader. What are all these phrases? All these phrases are telling us something. They're telling us what we want to be. What is the meaning of being ahead of the pack? It's an idiom about wolves. I've told you in an earlier video what an idiom is. A pack of wolves is what we're talking about. When a pack of wolves is going hunting or going somewhere, there's always a leader. The leader takes the lead and goes ahead of the pack to make sure that everything is safe, or to lead the way for the other wolves to follow. So when you talk about getting ahead of the pack, you mean that you want to be a notch above the others around you. Who are those others around you? They could be your friends, your colleagues. They could be just people you know, people you meet often. There's nothing wrong with being ahead of the pack or wanting to be ahead of the pack. But there is no point in comparing ourselves to others, because there will always be people better than you, and there will always be people who are not as good as you. So let's not compare ourselves to other people. Let's keep ourselves as a benchmark. What is a benchmark? That is the standard. I am here today. That means I speak English fairly well, but I want to improve my spoken skills. I want to give very impressive presentations. I want to be able to talk comfortably with other people. I want to be an important contributor in office meetings. I want people to appreciate and recognize me. For this, I will have to be able to express myself freely and meaningfully. All this is great, and I appreciate if you think like this. So the first thing for you to understand is, if you want to be ahead of the pack, get ahead of yourself. Improve on yourself from where you are today. So stop comparing yourself, and that will solve half the problem. The moment you compare yourself, you start feeling inferior. You start wondering, how will I reach there? And you're focusing on your destination, or you're focusing on somewhere that you want to be. But you forget that the journey is going to be a long one. It has to be a consistent one. And there has to be certain systems that you follow. You cannot just practice English the whole day one day. Next day, you say, I don't want to do it. The third day, you say, okay, I'll try. The fourth day, again, you decide not to practice. This will not take you anywhere. You will never be able to get ahead of the pack. There's another idiom which fits here. Rome wasn't built in a day. We are not talking about the Rome of today. We're talking about the Rome of yesteryears, of hundreds of years ago, when Rome was a very majestic, large city. It was very modern for its time. So that is why we say Rome wasn't built in a day. So don't expect that you will get ahead of yourself, or you will improve upon yourself like magic. Nothing works like that. You will have to put in that small bit of effort every day consistently. Please be consistent in your journey. Yes, sometimes we fail and it's very difficult to get up and carry on. But believe me, that small step that you will take when you fail, you pick yourself up and move on. That step is going to take you very far. I don't want to be lecturing you, but I really see around me that people are struggling to speak in English. They want to get ahead, but they are busy comparing themselves and trying to get ahead of someone else. There is no need. Just try to get ahead of yourself first. The moment you compare, you will get afraid, you will get worried, and you will start thinking all negative things. You will feel inhibited. You have to drop your inhibition. I was not born confident. We all develop confidence. And this comes by practicing consistency and having a system that works. Now, what is this system I'm talking about? This system could be a fixed time of the day in which you practice. This system could be trying to form a group of people who want to practice and improve themselves. Not only in speaking English, it could be anything. Get in touch with such people and stay in touch with such people, because if you form a group of like minded individuals, you will progress faster. So please remember these two idioms: getting ahead of the pack, but along with it, remember Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't compare yourself and want to lead everyone. Become a leader by getting ahead of yourself. Start practicing right away, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.